Hi, this is Crime and Partner. Welcome back to Let's Play Valkyrie Profile. The last video, I finally finished the Tower of Lizardville after going through that place for what? 4 or 5 videos? I mean, shoot, that place just did not end. Anyway, with that done, we've done all the dungeons, we've recruited everyone, and we sent up Cashel already, so we're done with everything we need to do for this chapter. But before we go on, I'm going to go ahead and make some quick MP, some quick cash. So I put the creation jewel back on, and we're going to transmute these broken spears to crimson edges and convert them for MP. As you can see, one of them sells for a little over 6,000, and I had, what, like, is that 16,000? So let's see how much I can make just converting these things. Holy crap, 82,000? On top of that, I still have my 6 Eye of Heavens. So I got over 88,000 MP. I mean, wow. One other thing I wanted to mention, if you fight Brahms now, you could probably waste him. Here's why. I now have Lorenta, who has Mystic Cross. Mystic Cross is Holy Elemental, which is Brahms' weakness. On top of that, she's got the Unicorn's Horn, which is very powerful, and it uses great magic. Holy Cross's great magic version is called Celestial Star. That thing will pretty much one-shot Brahms. Now I know I already did it earlier when I really couldn't win, but I just wanted to go ahead and mention it if people want to wait just for the sake of beating him, even though it really has no bearing on the game whatsoever. So anyway, with all that done, let's go ahead and rest our 6 periods and go into the Sacred Phase.
It has been a long time, Lenneth.
Man, you're telling me. I thought that chapter would not end.
Our current situation is as follows.
Alright, so we'll see how Cashel did in aiding the war effort. Wow. That guy's not nearly as useless as I thought him to be.
Our forces are routing the enemy. If things continue as they are, all is well. Do you wish to know the status of our Einherjar?
Like I said, I really don't care. It'll just drag this thing on longer than it needs to be.
Lenneth, about your performance.
It is magnificent. Of course, of course.
These are all the materialized points I can grant you at this time.
Not bad, just shy of 13,000.
The Lord Odin is pleased with you. He bids me give you these artifacts.
Oh my gosh, another Bracelet of Zoe. What does that make? 7 of those things now? You also notice there's another Coin of Fortune. As you may remember, that's a 60% increase in experience. Very nice. As far as some of the other things, I'll go over them in the next chapter.
Lenneth, I have a request to make of you. We have many powerful warriors, but we need one who can move swiftly. Send us an Einherjar who is both swift and nimble. Send us an Einherjar skilled at swimming. We need someone who can issue battle commands. We need swordsmen.
You notice how the longer this goes, the more demanding Freya's getting with who I send them. I mean, geez, I'm already pretty much single-handedly, supporting their war effort, and they're just wanting more and more of me.
Good news.
Come on, I mean, MP is not everything. And with that, we finish up everything in disc 1. So I'm going to go ahead and switch the discs, and we'll be right back, starting chapter 5. Okay, so now we get to begin chapter 5. This chapter is way less busy than chapter 4. Not that much to do, but we'll go ahead and start showing you what I got from Sacred Phase. Concentration is a skill for mages. This is utter garbage. It doesn't even work right. The description says that it's supposed to use up some of your health to lower your charge turn to 2 after you do a Purify Weird Soul attack, but it doesn't even do that. Or rather, it sometimes does it, and depending on the spell you use, sometimes it'll actually lower it to 0, other times it'll lower it down to 2 like it's supposed to. Sometimes you'll actually, it'll go to 3. I mean, don't use it, it's trash. Unlike mental reaction, which you can transmute it to, which is not trash. I'll go over that in a bit. I picked up a spell reinforce, not too interested in it though. Resist damage. This is nice, it just gives me another way to lower the damage I take. Something about resist damage though is you can convert it into triple distress, which is a skill for archers. Now I don't have any more of those resist damages, but what we can do instead is, there it is. Okay, Lapis Lazuli becomes Route Last Trial. Last Trial becomes resist damage, and resist damage becomes triple distress. And then we can use triple distress, and we learned it. Now, triple distress, again, it's an archer skill. Basically, it gives you a chance to lower their evade so you can break their attack. It's actually not a bad archer skill, really. So, I mean, there's probably going to be a point where I'll put a bow back on Valkyrie, and that will definitely be a useful skill. But for the time being, I'm not too worried about that. Anyway, as you can see, I've also got over 100,000 materialized points, and also my evaluation is at 98. I've gone through 4 chapters now, and the little tutorial dungeon, kept every artifact, and I've lost 2 whole points. Crazy, huh? I still remember playing this game the first time, and I gave everything to Odin. And then the second time I played, I gave most of it to Odin and kept the good stuff. And now I'm keeping everything, and I've lost 2 points. I mean, it's insane. I feel so silly from all those other playthroughs. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and start the spiritual concentration for the next character. It's probably going to be a long one, so I want to go ahead and start early.
But these are runes? It can't be. The 4th and 14th runes, and even the 22nd. These were thought lost forever. His penmanship hasn't gotten any better, that's for sure. I can't tell if he's writing in code or just can't write at all. It is! It's a homunculus! Lazard, you did her in, didn't you? You know how I am. I don't like to mess around.
The Philosopher's Stone. I found it.
What?
Misty, you took my homunculus, didn't you? I'd like it back if you don't mind terribly.
And apparently we are going back to Flensburg. This seems to be the happening place. And there it is. So, back we go. Midnight Tryst, huh? Yeah, I bet he has no idea what to say. That's awesome. Yeah, apparently, Flensburg is a little bit behind the times. They've only now realized that Lorenta kicked the can.
That little freak Lazard did it? I mean, I can't say I necessarily blame him.
Yep, he did it. All for the sake of love, too. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. You're happy because he killed someone? that's so bad. She's like blowing kisses too. That makes it even worse. Anyway, I'm actually a bit out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Next episode, we will continue the story of Mystina and her apparent affections for Lazard. Apparently, we have a little lover's triangle here. What will happen next? Anyway, this is Crime and Partner. Thanks for watching. See you next Crime.